Hello and welcome to the Pay It Forward podcast with Payable. I'm your host Doug McKenzie, and on today's episode we're going to be looking at the huge changes to European payments and in particular Portugal's. And joining me here for that is Margarida Rodrigues from Sonae. Margarida, how are you doing?
Thank you for the invitation.
Yes,
nice to meet you.
Lovely
It's
to meet you too.
my pleasure.
Super Margarida, thank you so much. Now, I think it's really interesting to see, to understand what the payments ecosystem in Portugal is like. Whenever I hear a payments company, there's so many that have been born out of Portugal. I imagine the payment scene there is really futuristic. There's a lot of demand for new payment methods.
Yeah, Portugal. It's such a special market, and in Sonae we have several business, so it's a real challenge to manage everything and give the better payment experience to our customers. But talking about Portugal and the payment ecosystem in Portugal, we have very strong payment methods, domestic payment methods like MBWay, Preferência Multibanco, based on the domestic scheme, Multibanco, that all belong and managed by SIBS, is the most important company in the payments business. It's SIBS in Portugal, and for the better and the worse, because of course SIBS controls everything. It's very good about the innovation, new things, the ATM network. It's very good and offers very good services. But we need more competition and open the market to the new companies. But it's a very special market with a strong domestic payment methods. People in Portugal think that Visa it's only a credit card.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge to Multibanco, Visa and MasterCard. It's all schemes.
Yes.
And have debit and credit cards. It's a very good market.
Yeah, I mean the MasterCard booth behind us here at FE would love to hear that. Now, Sonae covers so many different business portions and it's such a broad company. How do you deal with all those alternative payment methods? How do you service them all and ensure your customers have the best payment options?
Firstly, we need to think about each business, because when we talk about personalization and customer personalization, of course we need to think about the business itself, because the challenges, the needs, the risk, it's very different across each business, and we need to offer to our customers in each business what it make more sense. For example, installments, buy now, pay later. Of course, it's more necessary in business with an average ticket value higher than in the grocery stores. So in groceries we have more frequency, so we need to think about maybe subscriptions, recurring payments, take out the friction, the authentication, because we know the customer. We don't need to ask for authentication every time that the customer needs. So our challenge is to think about how is the customer that you have in this business and how we could offer the best payment methods to each business and each experience, each journey that we offer. Because of course, online stores, physical stores, faster checkout, so it's very different. And we need to think firstly in the customer journey and now think, how payments could help and put this journey easier and faster and smooth.
Yes, I mean that's so important. And can I ask because I know you're a self-professed payments geek.
Yeah.
Can I ask, how do you look at the technologies out there and say, this is the one that's going to help us, crack that headache of having so many different payment types, so many different customer journeys? How do you choose who to partner with or what to build in-house for that?
We need to go step by step. And I think, and I saw many companies to say, we could do everything, we do orchestration, we do tokenization, we do everything. But we need to put these new technologies step by step and understand how this could fit better to our experiences and to our systems, because of course we aren't a payment company, we are a retailer, so it's not our core. Payments is to help us to give a better experience to the customer. And of course, is the way that we get paid and pay the bills.
Yeah.
But no one likes to pay, and this is the thing that we need to be in mind. So, talking about technology, I think we need more to think about the features. What are the features that we could offer to put the experience better to us, of course, and to the customer? How this could help us? And we could talk about network tokenization, the automatic update of the cards when the cards expires, how we could automatically update the cards, how we could orchestrate our payments solutions to have resilience on our payments, because of course we need to guarantee that we only every time have the payments available to the customer. So the resilience, security, I think all these technologies are the most important. Of course, we're now talking about AI and Gen AI, and I think this could be a very good for us to help us to put this easier and faster and have more personalization to the customer. I think it's will help us, but now I think we need to focus on the small things and small features, but they have a huge impact on the customer, and try and test and see the results there.
Amazing. Now, one thing that we're certainly seeing in, for instance, the United States is a move to instant payments with FedNow. But here in Europe, how do you see payments changing over the next couple of years? And are instant payments going to really finally have full adoption?
Yeah, it's the question, right?
It's a big one,
no,
isn't it?
Yeah. I think we have two things that will be the future. Wallets, digital wallets, and account-to-account payments, based on instant payments, of course. And when we talk about instant payments, instant refunds, because one of the things that we need to solve, and the problem that we have now, is about refunds. Because it makes any sense that the payments are in real time and the refunds. It's a thing, okay, when we pay for a thing or a service, and we refund this thing and not take the payment back, so the money back, it's not make any sense. And we need to solve all the experience, thinking about the payment part, but also about the refund part. All this transparent process, and this needs to be instant and transparent. I think this is the point most important. And digital wallets, of course, it's the way to offer this to the customer, and more important, to bring the loyalty together with payments. And this is a very important point to us. Join payments with loyalty. I think the two, it's a solution itself. We need to always integrate payments with loyalty. And we have in Sonae a wallet that we named Continent Pay that does it. We integrate the payments in the loyalty part, and in reality, when the customer uses Continent Pay, the customer doesn't pay because they identifies itself, have the loyalty part, use the discount points, use everything, and then say, I want to pay with Continent Pay. So,
amazing.
And it's done. It's very good.
I mean, I'm going to then lastly end on another kind of product-based question, and that's because obviously with Universo, you've developed so much more as well. How are these products differentiating you from your competitors?
Yeah, Universe, it's. I think that we could say that it's our first step to this integration with loyalty and payments, because every Universe card, it's a loyalty card itself. So every time that a customer pays with Universe in our stores or in every store, in any merchant, they have a cashback, 1% cashback in Cartão Continente, our loyalty card.
Goes back to that loyalty.
So this is the first step to have this integration, and of course offers a more cash to customer because it's a credit card. So have this more availability to buy everything. Also the more ticket value products. So I think it's our first step. And now, of course, we have this company in the group that help us to put more financial features in our solutions. And with Continent Pay, we integrate this and offer to the customer, okay, you could have Universo card and also other cards, debit or credit cards, any Visa or MasterCard card, to the wallet and pay with Universo or the other banking cards through our wallet. And is the Universo and Continent Pay have the same goal in the end of the day, that it's are with the customers everywhere and anytime and every time. So this is our main goal, because if we know the customers, we could offer more personalization, more benefits that fits with them.
Yeah, it really does have a knock-on effect where suddenly every other product can be tailored to them and make it individual and personalized, which improves the loyalty.
Yeah, and integrate the channels and all the types of checkouts, because of course we have applications, online stores, scan and go, so we have self-checkout, so we have multiple types of checkouts, and we need to integrate all this experience, payment experience and loyalty experience across them.
Well, Margarida, thank you so much for your insights. It's been so fascinating hearing about such a large organization is navigating these challenging payment times. So thank you very much.
Thank you a lot.
Now, you can catch the rest of the series and so much more over at payable.com. So thank you very much and goodbye.